Hi, this is Nina Simons with Spices of Life, and we're here in sunny California with Nell Newman, who is president of Newman's Own Organics. So Nell, thanks so much for meeting with us today and sort of showing some of your wonderful products.
You're welcome.
And this is the second time we've sat together, but it's been a while and you have so many more products. It's pretty incredible. So first of all, how did you start, or why Newman's Own? No, your father.
Pop started Newman's Own.
And then how long after that did you decide to do?
I think they started in 88 and we started in 93. So it's been 17 years since we started Newman's Own Organics.
And what compelled you?
I'd always been interested in endangered species of animals, and the peregrine falcon was my favorite bird when I was growing up because they're able to dive at up to 200 miles an hour, and I was really shocked to discover when I was about 10 years old that the peregrine falcon was extinct east of the Mississippi due to the use of DDT.
You started Newman's Own Organics when the whole interest in organics was just really evolving, I think.
Organics had been around certainly late 70s, 80s, but the Organic Food Act of 1990 is when that was passed. We did not have a national organic standard till much later, but 93 was just the beginnings of a lot of companies becoming involved in organics.
And so what there is a story, I think, of you, and maybe it has something to do with Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, I made Dad an organic Thanksgiving dinner to convince him that organic didn't have to be heavy and whole wheat, it could actually taste good. So that was my, that was sort of the inception of
it's not all brown
convincing
rice.
him, yes, it wasn't all just brown rice. It could be an organic turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy and, you know, a nice pie, and you could still be organic.
And so it was delicious.
He nodded his head and said, now I see what you mean. Because he just thought it was, nut loaf with yeast gravy, like my mother used to make in the 70s.
Yeah. Nut pucks, yeah. I used to kid a friend about them nut pucks. So maybe, what was your first product? What did you do? Was it popcorn?
No, our first product was pretzels.
Pretzels.
It was pretzels because at the time carbs were in, carbs were big, didn't matter what kind of carbs, so we did a nice white flour pretzel, 100% organic, because I knew Dad was never going to eat anything otherwise and I had to pass his taste test.
Right.
So that was our first product, and now we have a wide range of them.
How many
including
different
a
types?
spelt pretzel.
Wow.
About 7 different kinds.
Wow.
7 or 8 different kinds.
Amazing. And once again, you're completely non-profit.
All the royalties and sale of all the products from Newman's Own and Newman's Own Organics goes to the Newman's Own Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And the Newman's Own Foundation gives the money away.
Great, yeah, which is pretty amazing.
It is.
And so now this sort of array of products sort of reflects the trends.
Well, we were fairly eccentric in our product choices. Our first product was pretzel. Our second one was chocolate. That was a natural. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate?
Yeah, I was looking at your different flavors.
That was Pop's favorite, was the dark orange.
Wow.
Which is why we then went on to his other favorite, which was when we made chocolate chip cookies, we had to put the chips into a chocolate chip cookie. So that's why we had these. Part of the rationale for doing this also is really, wanting to mainly do childhood foods, things that intrigued me when I was a kid. My mother never let us eat Oreos.
Wow, yeah.
We weren't allowed to eat Oreos, but now we have, this happens to be the ginger version, but we have Ginger-O's. But, most of these things were not things my mother would allow us to eat.
How was that? Oh.